Hello guys, and welcome to Math Made Easy with Mr. T. Welcome! Hello guys, today we're going to talk about quadratic equation made easy. Our objective, I can solve quadratic equation by completing the square. Let's begin. Again, our objective, I can solve quadratic equation by completing the square. Let's do this. So we have x squared plus 6x equals negative 5. Again, do not expect in your paper the different colors, okay? So I'm just putting a color coding here so you can easily visualize the lesson, okay? So x raised to the second power plus 6x equals negative 5. So x squared, our first term, plus 6x, the middle or the second, and negative 5, the last term, okay? Don't forget that. So how are we going to do this? So let's focus on number 6 first, the middle term. We are going to divide the middle term, okay, by 2. So 6 divided by 2, okay? What's good about in math, it is a process. It's a step-by-step process, okay? So 6 divided by 2 equals 3, okay? So what are we going to do with that number 3? Okay, we are going to square it. So 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, another question, what are we going to do with that number 9? We are going to, okay, first, x squared plus 6x equals minus negative 5 or minus 5. We're going to write it like this, okay? X squared plus 6x plus blank equals negative 5 plus blank. Okay, whatever you do on the left side, you're going to also do it on the right side. And the equal sign separates the left side and the right side. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to add 9 on the left side, making it the last term, and add 9 on the right side. Okay, just like that. It is now x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals negative 5 plus 9. Okay, what is the next step? X plus 3 raised to the second power. Okay, where did you get that? Okay, x squared plus 6x plus 9 is the same with x plus 3 raised to the second power. It is like x plus 3 times x plus 3. So they are the same. Okay, why do we need to do that? So that we can square root it next time. We can square it, or you can put square root. Okay, so x plus 3 squared equals, okay, where did you get the 4? Negative 5 plus 9, the answer is 4. Always remember, when you add different signs like this one, just subtract and copy the sign of the larger number, which is, in this example, negative 5 plus 9, the larger number is positive 9. So we have to get the sign of 9. So the answer is 4. So again, we have x plus 3 raised to the second power equals 4. So now we can put square root. Okay, by doing that, we cancel the squared or the second power. We cancel that, leaving x plus 3. And what is the square root of 4? Okay, the square root of 4 is yep, positive negative 2. Okay, just like that, guys. And the next steps are easy. Okay, we're just going to separate positive and negative. Okay, so we have x sub 1. Okay, x sub 1 plus 3 equals positive 2. Okay, then the x sub 2 or x2 plus 3 equals negative 2. Okay, we just separated the positive and the negative. And let's continue. Okay, again, if we want to isolate the variable x or the x sub 1, we need to subtract 3. Okay, when you do that on the left side, do that also on the right side. Actually, it's addition, no? 3 plus negative 3, the answer is 0, so you cancel it out. Okay, so 2 plus negative 3, again, if you're adding integers with different signs, just subtract and copy the sign of the larger number. And in this case, the sign of the larger number is negative. So the answer, x sub 1 equals negative 1. You got it. Just like that. Okay, now let's continue. X sub 2 plus 3 equals negative 2. Again, to isolate the variable x, we need to remove any number. Okay, so plus positive 3. In order for us to remove that, we need the opposite number, which is negative 3. Okay, again, what you do on the left side, always do on the right side. Okay, so what happens next? Cancel it out, leaving our x, the variable, and the answer, negative 2 plus negative 3, negative 5. You got it. Just like that, you just solved quadratic equation by completing the square. Let's have another example. Again, our objective, I can solve quadratic equation by completing the square. Let's do this. So we have x squared minus 8x equals 9. Again, let's focus on the middle term or the second term, which is negative 8x. We're gonna get negative 8. Just like what we did earlier, we are going to divide it by 2. Negative 8 divided by 2 equals negative 4. And we are going to square negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. Positive 16. What are we going to do with positive 16? Okay, we're going to add it. Okay, but before that, let's change x squared minus 8x equals 9 into this. Okay, x squared minus 8x plus blank equals 9 plus blank. Okay, so you need to change x squared minus 8x equals 9 into this one. Then that's the time we're going to add 16. Add 16 on the left side. Add also 16 on the right side. Just like that. Easy, right? Then we have x minus 4 squared, or raised to the second power. Where did you get that, Mr. T? X minus 4 squared is also x squared minus 8x plus 16. They are the same. Okay? So x squared minus 8x plus 16 is the squared of x minus 4. So don't be confused with that. Okay, x minus 4 squared is the same with x squared minus 8x plus 16. Now let's continue. 9 plus 16, 25. Okay, then the next step is square root, putting square root. Okay, when we put square root, what will happen? We remove the square, the squared, okay, the 2, the raised to 2, okay, that gives us x minus 4 equals positive negative 5, just like that, okay. But we are not yet done. We need to separate positive 5 and negative 5. How? By doing this. X sub 1 minus 4 equals 5. And the other one, x sub 2 minus 4 equals negative 5. Easy, right? Then, in order for us to find the answers, let's subtract or add. It depends on the sign. So in x sub 1, it's minus 4 or negative 4. So we need to add 4. Okay, again, when you add 4 on the left side, you also need to add 4 on the right side. Okay, so negative 4 plus 4, that cancels. Okay, leaving our x or the variable isolated. Then the answer, 5 plus 4, 9. Just like that. Now let's go to x sub 2. Okay, x sub 2. We need to add 4 on both sides. Okay, that cancels negative 4, leaving our variable isolated. And our answer is negative 5 plus 4. The answer is negative 1. You got it. You just solved quadratic equation by completing the square. Let's have additional practice. One more practice. Again, our objective, I can solve quadratic equation by completing the square. Let's do this. X squared minus 4x equals 5. Again, we're going to divide the second term or the middle term. Negative 4 divided by 2. So the answer is negative 2. And we are going to square negative 2. Negative 2 square, or negative 2 times negative 2, the answer is 4. Okay? The next step, we're going to change x squared minus 4x equals 5 into this one. X squared minus 4x plus blank equals 5 plus blank. What are we going to put on those blank? You got it. We're going to place there the positive 4. Again, what you add on the left side, also add on the right side. So it will become x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals 5 plus 4. Just like that. The next step, we have x minus 2 raised to the second power, or squared. Mr. T, where did you get that? Again, x minus 2 raised to the second power is the same with x squared minus 4x plus 4. So when we multiply x minus 2 times x minus 2, the answer is x squared minus 4x plus 4. Okay? Then 5 plus 4, the answer is 9. The next step is putting square root. Okay? So when we do this, it cancels 2, the squared. Okay? Leaving us x minus 2 equals the square root of 9 is positive or negative 3. Just like that. But we're not yet done. We need to separate positive 3 and negative 3. How are we going to do that? Let's have x sub 1. X sub 1 minus 2 equals 3. Positive 3. And the x sub 2 is x sub 2 minus 2 equals negative 3. We just separate positive 3 and negative 3. Okay? Then basic computation. To isolate the variable x, we need to remove any number near the variable. So we have to remove negative 2. How are we going to do that? By adding 2. Again, when you add 2 on the right side, also add 2 on the left side, or vice versa. When you add 2 on the left side, also add 2 on the right side. Okay, and that cancels -2, leaving our x isolated, and the answer 3 plus 2 is 5. So our x sub 1 is 5. You got it, just like that. Now let's go to x sub 2. Again, in order for us to isolate the variable x, we need to add, okay, the opposite, -2 plus 2, okay, that cancels 2, leaving our x isolated, and we have -3 plus 2, the answer. Okay, again, when you add different signs, simply subtract and copy the sign of the higher number, which is we need to get the negative. Okay, so negative, the answer is -1. Okay, so our x sub 2 is -1. There you have it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. You just solved quadratic equation by completing the square. Congratulations! Now it's time to test your skills. You may bring out paper and pencil. Okay, our objective, solve quadratic equation using quadratic formula. You can do this. Okay, copy the following. Do not answer yet. Number 1, x squared minus 8x equals 20. That is x squared minus 8x equals 20. Number 2, x squared minus 4x equals 5. X squared minus 4x equals 5. Number 3, x squared plus 16 equals 36. X squared plus 16 equals 36. Number 4, x squared minus 14x equals -13. X squared minus 14x equals -13. And finally, number 5, x squared plus 12x equals -11. X squared plus 12x equals -11. If you need more time, you can pause this video. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something today. For more Math Made Easy videos, you can visit Math Made Easy with Mr. T, www.youtube.com, Jason Timtiman playlist. See you there! Thanks for watching. Always remember, stay safe and healthy.